Hello, everybody. How are you? Good to be here as always today. What is it? Monday, 21st of April. Hope everyone's having a good day wherever you are. Hope the Easter celebrations have continued. Let's just bring you up to date on Passive Wise then. We'll have a little chat about that as well. But as far as updates, the pop-up in your ecosystem has been amended and the details of the Arabic webinar are there, which is going to be Friday 25th, and the times are in there as well. Obviously, if your country time is not there, then obviously get onto Mr. Google and do the conversion, and it will all be there for you for if you want to attend. Arabic, obviously, the Arabic webinar is going to be in Arabic. Okay, so if you are not an Arabic speaker, then it's probably not the webinar for you. Okay, but there will be plenty of people on there as well. Okay. Let's obviously update you with Marty. As you've probably heard or seen, he was taken to hospital for some checkups, and they're doing tests on him now. That is still the case. We haven't got anything back from the Degamo family as yet. Obviously, it will be through our brother Chris Johnson. He'll let us all know what's going on there. But certainly, the prayer warriors need to send loads to him for everything going okay. We will obviously update you as soon as we know anything. I certainly know that our CEO has been informed as well. So if you are one of the prayer warriors out there, plenty going to Marty Degamo and also Dawn and the rest of the Degamo family. Okay, we will update you as soon as we know what's going on. And also condolences for the passing of the Pope as well this morning at 7:35 a.m. Italian time, which was not unexpected, but it's always a great shock. I think 2013 he's been the Pope for, so a fair time as far as popes go, isn't it? Obviously, they will go through their normal phase of selecting a new one. Let's obviously let's talk a little bit about on passive moving into the next phase, etc. Thank you everybody for all of the kind words that you've sent me via all sorts of means as far as the recap is concerned. I'm trying to do it more now. I actually write my notes live as Ash is saying them, and it's kind of helps me to write it in a manner so that when I come to reread it again to do my recaps, it sort of flows a little bit better rather than stopping and starting the video all the time to write my notes. Now, Ash has listened to it and watched it, and he did come back to me just to clarify a couple of things from it. So I will actually tell you what they were, and he wanted to just clarify a couple of things. And yes, it was the Orlando office that he was at. I did say, didn't I, in my recap, that did you notice he's in a different place? In regards to the SEC on passive settlement, he said we will not shut down or have any restrictions on it, just the standard security terms. So it will be business as usual. This is huge. Not any conclusion for any case. Really couldn't have a better outcome. So he's very confident, like I said, about the SEC case, and he will update us that when he can. But he is expected to do that within a 60-day period. Let's not confuse this with going to the next phase. Okay, we know that the conclusion of the SEC case has to be done before we do go to the next phase, but there's been no time put on that, except for he expects to be able to let us know about the SEC case within a 60-day period. And he also said, you are right, when we were talking about the technical updates need to be done. When we open any software to the public, it will have already been tested and ready to meet the market's demands. So that means that anything that we see in the new phase within the new system will have already been tested and be fit for purpose. Great news, really, isn't it? That means that when we see it, we can use it. There is no beta testing, or there's no period of time we have to wait before we have to get our hands on the product that we'd seen. It means that what our CEO was telling us in the last two webinars, that when we see it, it is going to be there and we can use it. Fantastic news as far as getting our businesses going. It means it's going to be fit for purpose. It means that we'll be able to move on as well. As you can see, no Jane at the moment. She's just got back from work. She might show an appearance. She's doing her stuff because she's literally just walked through the door before I started. So if she turns up, that's great. If not, then my apologies. We will be back around next Monday, and obviously she will be here as well. So yeah, I'm expecting a webinar this week. Obviously, if Marty's not around, that might change. Okay, so even though our CEO said it might be Wednesday or Thursday of this week, if Marty is still in hospital and he's not able to, that might change things. We don't know. Haven't heard from our CEO about it. But my gut feeling is if Marty's not available to set it all up, which is what he does in the background, by the way, he is the controller of it all, then that might be something that puts us off till the following week. If it is, understandable. If it is, then, you know, we all have to realize that these things do happen, and obviously we will wait another week to see our CEO. Just a little word of advice and maybe warning, if you want to take it in that manner. We really need to be very careful not to get ahead of the game. I said it at the beginning of my recap that I'm seeing many people surmising, thinking, asking questions of stuff that's going to happen in the future, which is what they think might happen or might not happen. It's not really, how am I going to put this in the nicest possible way? There's no point in thinking about something in the future when you don't even know the facts of what it's going to be. Okay, it's just your mind working overtime, and I understand that people might be a little bit anxious, a little bit worried because they don't know what's going to happen, and I get that, but there's no point in stressing about something you don't know. It's not going to help you because it might not even happen. So when people are saying, I've still got a blank profile, I can't access my account because of my email, all these types of things, let's not worry about those until we know how we're going to enter the new phase. Okay, we don't know how that's all going to work out. What we do know is that our CEO said there will be some kind of vetting, qualifications, or whatever it may, qualification type of KYC for the new system, and that will also help to explain what the necessary steps are going to be. Nothing is going to be lumped on us and expect us to work it out. Our CEO is going to make very sure that we understand it, very sure of the steps that need to be taken for us to change over to the new system. Also, people are asking about, is my team going to be coming with me? Is what I had in the old system going to be taken across to all of those? Again, I don't know. Nobody knows except for our CEO. But one thing's for sure is that I cannot for any reason believe that any of us are going to be worse off with the new system than we were with the old system. He's told us time and time again that the new phase is better than the old phase. So we should take that with confidence from our CEO that he is doing something that is going to benefit us the most. He did mention a little bit about commissions, didn't he? That it's going to be better than it was before. So let's not get ahead of ourselves, okay? Before we know what is actually going to be happening, because otherwise you're going to get yourself very muddled. You might be posting things that aren't true, and all it does is cause confusion. We really need to stick with what we know, and what we do know is those 2 webinars we've had. Okay, if you're unsure, go and listen to our CEO once again, okay, to refamiliarize yourself with exactly what he said. And then there's no confusion. That is exactly what we know. We know what needs to be done before we go for the next phase. We also know what is not going to be in the next phase as far as the business is concerned. And all those things are certainly parts of what we should be looking at, not what is going to be ahead of us. It's going to be better. It's going to be different, that's for sure. And it's certainly going to be something that we can all utilize for the benefit of our business. And remember, it is going to be our business. Unlimited, one of the key factors of the new phase. He's mentioned it many, many times that the unlimited aspect is going to be huge as far as the products and services are concerned, or the software, whatever it may be. Also, the price points. He mentioned that several times, and this is kind of why he is being so secretive about what's going to happen, because it's going to ruffle a huge amount of feathers as far as our competition is concerned. So he really doesn't want anything to leak out until it's there, until it's going. And then guess what they're doing? They're playing catch up. You've probably noticed yourselves that some of the other video conferencing platforms now have some of the features that were unique to us. Again, that is technology catching up. That is technology moving forward, and they have integrated it into some of their softwares. This is why if they don't know what is happening, it's going to be 6 months to a year down the line before they can catch up to where we are. And by that time, guess what we've done? We've moved forward from where we were 6 months behind. He said also that from my question, if you remember, that the new phase will be completely up to date as far as tech is concerned, including AI. It's going to be 2025 tech plus an awful lot more that hasn't even been divulged as far as the marketplace is concerned. It's going to be revolutionary. It's certainly going to be what's the word I'm looking for now? Can't remember what the word I'm looking for now, but it's certainly going to shock a lot of people what we have got, because the people who we have at the moment in the tech team, if they are making our CEO's head hurt because of how advanced they are and what they are capable for, and these guys, don't forget, they're not just some people that have been picked up in the marketplace. They've already worked for some of the top tech companies across the globe already. So they know their stuff. Our CEO is very excited. You can tell by his body language that he's very relaxed, but certainly upbeat with what is coming. And what he's doing at the moment is extremely strategical as far as this rollout is concerned. And we should just be very happy that we're seeing him regularly, that he is bringing us up to date, that he is, each time we see him, we learn a little bit more of what is happening as far as moving forward is concerned. Anyway, guys, that's about it for me for today. Short and sweet. Prayers, please, once again for our brother Marty DeGarmo. I'm sure we will get updated very shortly, sometime today. from our brother Chris Johnson. And obviously, we wish Marty and the rest of his family well for obviously very stressful times for where they are at the moment. Jane says it all the time. You can have 101 problems in your life, but when your health is one of them, you've only got one. Very, very true statement. Health is everything, isn't it? If you haven't got your health, then all those other problems just fade into nothing at all. So let's think of him. Let's get around him, make sure that he knows that we are thinking of him, and I'm sure that will help him immensely. That's it from me, guys. I'll be back around tomorrow. Obviously, Wednesday, there'll be no live from me on Wednesday. Okay, so day after tomorrow, Wednesday, no live from me. Okay, but should be back around Thursday. If there is a webinar on Wednesday, obviously Thursday I'll do the recap, and obviously if it's Thursday I'll do the recap Friday, and then obviously that pushes the Q&A back one day as well. So keep plugged in, guys, keep up to date, and you will know as soon as possible through one of the social media mediums. That's it from me then. Bye for now.